welcome to my channel. I'm doing a envelope Halloween journal, kind of. It's literally just putting, I've got a load of these Kraft envelopes over, and so what I'm doing is taking, so for instance, this goes into here and sticks in there. So this forms a double page. Now I do need to ink this particular one, but I've done others already. And what happens is this will be the front, and it opens like this, and you would stick this onto here like that. So I've got that page yet to ink. And then the other thing is I've got these digitals from 49 Dragonflies, and I've reduced them to 87%, so they fit nicely onto here. And then I realised there's not a lot of writing space with some of these, so I printed out some from the Digital Collage Club at 87%, so that we've got some writing space that we can put on here. Plus I thought I would also do some tea-dyed paper as writing space. And then the other thing you can do is, if you glue 3 sides and you leave these 2 open, you've got journal cards in there. Or alternatively, you seal it all the way across round here and down the side there, and open the top here and put journal cards in there. So what I've got to do first is get this inked, and what I'm doing for that is using not vintage photo, walnut stain, which is coming out quite thick, because I also thought these, I think that one I've done it on, I'm going to ink them in black so they go over. So I wanted quite a dark stain. I nearly did ground espresso, but I thought that was actually a bit too dark. Okay, so I've done that, and you get a little bit gooey. So what you do now, this is going to be my front cover, and I'm going to put a closure here to wrap around. Not sure what I'm decorating or what I'm doing on that yet. So the first stage is to actually glue all these together. Now this one is obviously going onto here at the back. So you start with these 2. And I'm just going to put some glue around the edge here. And that slides in there. Like that. Now, just making sure that we're level. Otherwise you get a little bit of a ruck there. That's it. Now I did ink around this one only because this is going to be my front flap. Not sure what's happening there. Then the next one, you take the next 2, and again you glue inside this. I hope you're all well. I've not been well for a couple of days. I'm either developing, I think, IBS, or I have an intolerance to gluten, because I've noticed whenever I eat too much bread or rolls, anything like that, and I do have a brioche roll for breakfast, and I love them, breakfast rolls, and I know I shouldn't. So I'm going to have to start watching what I eat. There. Bear in mind, this is not always going to be level, because envelopes aren't always completely level, as you can see. Now the next thing, that's my front, opens like that, opens like that. So the next one I'm going to glue onto here. It's a bit like a tab journal, I suppose, in a way. This isn't gluing down very well with the tacky glue. Not quite sure why. It's glued that side. But it's going to have a cover over it, isn't it? So something like this to go over it. So we'll hold it in place. And then you carry on to this one, and so then, and so forth. So what I'm going to need to do now is just glue all of these together. I've now glued all these together, so I'll just do a quick flip through of what it looks like at the moment. And my plan is to open some of the envelopes up at the top, at the side, here, obviously. So it's all glued quite well together, and I also using this as the front with a grommet here and wrap around something, and probably some black lace down here. Now what I've done is cut some pieces out, and I've inked them in black soot. So I plan on sticking these down here. Okay, so I've used this Cosmic Shimmer glue, which is a acrylic glue, very similar to art glitter glue, but it doesn't give you any leeway. I've just noticed, because I went a bit crooked there. But anyway, I can now put a tag in there and a tag in there. I will just make sure this is, I stick a ruler in just to press down to make sure this is all glued down and not caught anywhere. Like that. Now the next thing is I'm going to cut off a very thin strip along the top here to open up this envelope. But when I put a piece of paper on, I will glue it all the way over here and down there. Like that. And then the same where am I here? Oh, and by the way, envelopes aren't always exactly level. Now I've got a bigger gap there. And here I'm just going to cut a very thin piece along here. To open that up along the top there. And then here I'm going to cut down the sides here to open the side up. And down the side one here. So these are open up either side here. And I will be putting notches in there and up here. And I do just need to put a small amount of glue on the end here, just to make sure that's attached there and there. And these two are okay. Again, when I cover these, they will be covered and glued down there as well. So I'm going to get on with covering this off camera, as I think it's a bit boring for you to sit here watch me just choosing papers and covering it, and then I'll be back. One of the other things I have also done is got some plain tea dye paper that I'm also going to put on for journaling space, scattered throughout. And also, when I cut this front off here, I was left with these pieces, and I'm thinking these could actually work as pockets as well, so side tucks. So I'm going to look at that as well. Well, I've now covered this, and I did start carrying on doing some work and working on some ephemera. Got a bit carried away. I've made a tag here that and I've got a die cut sort of tab top, and that's going to go in there, and I'm going to have a tie around here. These are the pages I've covered. I did put a tuck in here with a card, journal card. I needed to break the orange and black up a bit, I thought. So I introduced some cream, which there is in part of it anyway. And I've added some of my own labels I made from that masterboard. Here I want to put a belly band. Yeah. I can never figure out this way up, because the wording's there. I'm using that Cosmic Shimmer glue, which is a acrylic glue, like I think I've mentioned it before, like art glitter glue, but it sticks very, very quickly, so you have to make sure. I'm not sure that's straight, but it's all stuck. And I've made a journal card, put it on some tea dye paper and roughed up the edges using this, but you can use your scissors, and then inked with walnut stain. And that's slipping in there, and I want her eyes just peering over the top. Here I want to do some stenciling, but I'm going to use sort of a coffee stain, a dark colour, like that. Maybe I'll do a drip. What do you think? Drip down the bottom, a bit lighter, like that. Oh yeah, I like that. Here I'm putting in a corner tuck. Remember those sheets I've just shown you? This one is sort of off to the side, but I'm quite happy with that. So again, just going to stick this down here. I did put the paper onto some white card that I'd got left, and I've inked everything in black soot. As you can see, it does glue very quickly. And then what I've got here, I made another journal card similar to the other one, and I've got a tab again that I've cut out. I've got a set of dies that cut out little tabs. It's my birthday soon, so I'm hoping to get the whale tail punch. Hopefully. Move that along a bit. Yeah, there. So the plan is that's going to go in there, like that. This is a tile from Digital Collage Club. They come out quite small, I think 1 inch by 1.25 inches. I've made them bigger when I printed them, glued them. Oh dear. And I thought I'd make just a very quick little tuck on here, like that. So when you get things and they come up a small size or bigger size, don't forget on your printer you can also reduce. And then I've just got, these are from the Digital Collage Club. Just these are printed the right size. Just some little tags that I thought could fit in there as well. Up tuck. Right, some more stenciling here, I think is needed. See what I've got left on the brush. Oh yeah, maybe a splodge there. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. Adds a bit of interest, but the other thing I have got, I thought I would do, is I've got another one of these tiles. I only took a couple of them because some of the illustrations on them weren't really appropriate for this journal. Great if you're doing a retro. I thought I could just do, just stick it on, a bit like a labelly thing, I suppose you'd call it. Just put it on there as a decoration. Still got lots of writing space. I am going to do a quick flip through as well at the end. This is one of the other corner pockets that I made here that is going to fit on there. I'll use this one. Along here. This has come together quite quickly. I was very, very surprised at how quick putting this together, especially with this kit. You're just using the kit and it's such a busy kit, as you can see, that you really don't need a lot of embellishment on it. Again, I've made a journal card, and I think I should have put my glue upside down. I think with this one, I'm going to put a bit of lace up there. I'll stick it that way round, and maybe that way round. Again, I've got a few bits that are left over. So I'm going to stick that in there. And I've also got one of those mason jar tags that I'm going to, whoops, put as a tuck spot. So again, just, I haven't gone mad with the decoration on this. and I haven't sort of made my own pieces. I've used the kit. So if you're a beginner, it's again something ideal for you to use. This is little cards from Digital Collage Club, and I've just backed everything with tea paper, putting that there, that on there, top there. Right. Oh dear. Is it coming out? Or is it going to be very awkward? I'm going to have to poke it, I think. I'm keeping a pin in it and it still seems to get... That's better. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. There we go. And I'm going to put that. It's a bit more, a bit further down. There. I think, oh, I've done a pocket here with 2 journal cards, again from the Digital Collage Club. And this is one of these, but what I've done, I've made them bigger. That's the print, the size they print, and I've made this bigger. And that's it. Oh no, I've got one other thing I want to do. A couple of things I want to do, in fact. Where's my glue? Put that away. Yeah, and this one away. I don't need them. I need this. Again, I've made another little tuck spot, and this was just a cut off of some of this. So I just made a little tuck spot for there. Just to put another little tag in that I actually found in my stash and I thought went okay with this kit as well. So trying to introduce some cream into it. So that's just going to go there. And tuck in there. Now the next thing I've got to do is do the closure, and then what I have got is some thin black ribbon. I did try lace, but I struggled with the lace, getting the size that would fit through one of these grommets. The plan was just to tie this a bit more, just to keep it shut. Yeah. So something simple to keep it shut. And then this goes in here. And then one of the other things I've got is my little box of numbers. I feel like I should be decorating somewhere with these, because they add a pop of colour as well. I think I went a bit overboard with the glue, don't you? They are quite thick card. This stuff does stick. Maybe I need something there or something up there, a small one. I have got others in here. Haven't really got small ones, have I? Got these squares. I feel that's a bit big on there. Might just leave that for now. See what I feel like. Trying to use these bits up. maybe that down the bottom there. Okay, I think I'll now do a quick flick through of it. I want to put some lace down the side, I think, so I'm going to do that. Oh, I forgot one other thing, haven't I? Oops. Okay, put this upside down. Not sure how this is going to work, getting this on here. Take that off. I've chosen this lace. To go over the side, because then it hides where you've joined all the envelopes together. Along this part here. So I'm going to put some glue all down here. And then put some glue down the front of it to hold it in place. Some glue down here. And down this part here as well to hold this in. This is quite a thick lace. Yeah. So I will quickly be back with a flip through.